and welcome to the Jenspiration Conversation. I almost forgot who I was there for a second. My name is Jennifer, and if this is the first time one of my videos has landed in your feed, the universe's algorithm has placed it there for a reason. So there could be some nuggets of information here that is meant for you. If you are a returning viewer and or subscriber, deepest appreciation and gratitude for coming back to kind of hang out and see what's going on today. So here at the Jenspiration Conversation, we talk all things spiritual, but we keep it street. Street spirituality is the brand here, and if that sounds like you, then you are very much welcome to pull up a chair, get your favorite drink, and hang out. Returning subscribers and viewers will see that I have different hair. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I got my hair done today, so shout out to my stylist. She's incredible. Just felt like changing it up. Aries, I'm filming this in Aries season. There's a lot of energy of change around me right now, and I've got a lot of drive and fire kind of sitting in my solar plexus that's just propelling me forward. So I hope you're feeling that same energy. I'm based in Atlanta, Canada, and it's supposed to be spring, but it's not quite here yet. Anyway, I digress. Today's video I want to keep on the shorter side because I think it's an important topic that doesn't need to be over-explained. I wanted to talk to you with regards to sound and frequencies, and I'm going to break it down in two components. The first component is, have you ever noticed that there are some people's voices that just don't register, and they're talking and you're like, it doesn't sound great in your ear? Or there's a musician, for example, that their voice just sounds like velvet to you, and you could listen to them for hours and hours, but yet maybe people in your household don't agree with you, and they're like, wait, you're not hearing what I'm hearing, and you're like, yes, you're not hearing what I'm hearing. That's because energetically, sound and frequencies carry and resonate differently with different people. So this video kind of came from a personal experience a while ago that I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just talk to the collective about it, because I don't think I'm far off here. I had a friend who started dating someone, and the first time we met that person, their voice just completely turned me off. Energetically, the frequency that they were emitting, I could not have a conversation with this person. It was a frequency that I just couldn't get on board with. But yet, my friend was madly in love with this individual. And when I spoke to them about it, I said, you know, how's the relationship going and all of these kinds of things, and it's great and it's lovely and yada yada. So they heard that person's voice frequency differently than I did. It's the same as there's certain probably celebrities or, like I said, musicians that vibrate at a frequency that you resonate with. And to take it a step further, it also means that we can outgrow certain frequencies. As you grow and evolve, your frequency changes, right? So you might listen or like an artist at this frequency, but maybe as you grow and evolve, that frequency doesn't resonate anymore. Or people say, like, that song doesn't hit like it used to. Maybe lyrically it doesn't hit, but vibrationally maybe that person's voice doesn't hit anymore because you vibrated out of that frequency. So to put a cap in that story, those people are still together. So for me, I couldn't be in the same room with that individual for very long. I actually still can't. I try to spend as much time with them as I can, but that particular person's voice, it energetically, there's no other way to say it. It does not land, and I don't hear it the way some other people might. So that's just kind of a funny way to start the video, because I'm sure there are people's voices out there that drive you crazy. And then on the flip side, there are people's voices that you absolutely love and could listen to all of the time. I won't get into who I like and who I don't like, because that's not what you came here for. You came here to learn something, not hear about my likes and dislike on voices. I don't know if I said this at the beginning of this video, but make sure you get something to drink, like coffee or tea. I just need a little sip. Okay. The second part of this video, still on the sound and frequencies topic, is when I was going through my spiritual awakening near the end, which would be the past year and a half, I found a tarot reader on YouTube, and I have never admired someone more. This particular tarot reader has a tarot channel, but they also have a spiritual life coaching channel. And Spirit put their tarot into my feed. And then from that, the tarot reader talked about the other channel. And I immediately jumped over there and just started consuming the content. This particular individual has completely opened my eyes to sound frequencies, to sound healing, and how powerful it is. And this tarot reader often says in their tarot readings sometimes that Albert Einstein said that sound frequencies are going to be the healing medicine of the future. And that's absolutely true. For the past year and a half, I have been using frequencies, and you'll hear I have one on in the background right now. Right now I have a home energy cleansing frequency on. It's the weekend, and I energetically cleanse my home with a frequency on the weekends. But there are frequencies, binaural beats, solfeggio frequencies, you name it, for everything. You can call in love and money and success and abundance and good health and all of those things. There are thousands upon thousands of frequencies on YouTube that will help you align with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest and bring into your life, or balance. So I started using sound healing based on this spiritual life coaching channel's recommendation. This person also taught me everything I know about the chakras. So bringing my chakras into alignment, I use sound healing. It's the easiest thing to do because you can put it on and then do something else, right? Other times, if I'm doing yoga, I'll put a frequency on based on whatever yoga I'm doing that day. And I can wholeheartedly 100% tell you that when I started to balance my chakras, the root chakra frequency, I couldn't listen to it for very long. And the root chakra is sometimes where it's not sometimes, it's where people say that we store a lot of our trauma and some of our past lives. There are people out there who say that past lives are kind of stored in your root chakra. So your root chakra is the very first chakra. It's the closest one that connects you to the ground. And it's all about money and housing and safety and security and stability and warmth and all of those things that really kind of ground you. And interestingly enough, through that journey, I realized that the reason that frequency bothered me was because I had a lot of healing to do in that particular chakra. Can I listen to it now, a year and a half later? Absolutely. But when I first put that root chakra frequency on, I was like, no, I'm skipping. I'm moving to the sacral. I can't do it. It took me a while to introduce the root chakra in. Now, energetically, I give myself, I call it a spiritual tune-up in the morning. I listen, there's all kinds of them, but there's a 7-minute one and an 11-minute full chakra balance one that while I'm making coffee and breakfast, I just put it on. They just do a couple of minutes per chakra and away you go. It's a great little routine to get into. But I can tell you wholeheartedly that sound frequency has helped bring into balance that root chakra for me. And it's helped all of the other ones as well. So sound frequencies are energetic healers. And if you feel called, you can start introducing them into your world, and don't expect immediate results. I mean, maybe, but it took a little while for me. And then I started to see the difference, and now I look forward to putting it on. I love having them on in the background, depending on what I'm doing, or, a lot of the times in my videos, you won't know, but I do have a throat chakra frequency on because it helps open up my throat chakra. Earlier today, I was feeling a little something in my heart space, so I put a heart chakra frequency on, and I felt better. They're so soothing because energy and frequencies can be healing. They are healing. So that's the gist of the message today, is just to tell you that frequencies carry energy, and depending on where you're vibrating, certain frequencies will be aligned with you, and then sometimes you will align yourself out of those frequencies. And also, if you can relate, if there's people's voices out there, it's not a knock on that person. We can't control the voice that comes out of us. It's just our voice, and it's our frequency. So there's no knock to anyone's voice that might irk you or bother you, but maybe this video will help you understand why it does. It's just a frequency misalignment. That's it. And now that I'm sitting here, I wonder if there's a frequency that you could put on that to help you. I wonder if there's like a frequency to balance out human voices. I don't know. Anyway, I digress. Maybe there is. If you come across one, put it in the comments. Maybe I'll go look when I'm finished. Anyway, my friends, that is the video today. Thank you for having this Jenspiration conversation with me. If you feel called to share your story or anything in the comment section, I welcome it. I'm building a collective here of people who are encouraging and supportive, and I hope that something in this video helped you. If you are interested in the tarot reader / spiritual life coaching individual, that person, if they're aligned with you, will energetically move into your feed. Spirit will do that. But if not, and you'd really like to know, just send me a comment and I'll get that person to you. Because the way that they found me, I want that person to find you too. Again, it's an energetic frequency. It's an algorithm, but it's an energetic algorithm. I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to see you in another video. Thank you for stopping by today. Cheers.